without further ado, Earnest Hudson, owner, creator of Spatulearn. Ernest.
Good morning. Good morning. So, on my way here, I was thinking 6 minutes, I'm like time clock, football, quarterback. I gotta watch the clock to make sure I don't go over 6 minutes. So, if I do, someone just give me a thumbs up and say, hey. So, basically, a little bit background about myself is I'm from Seaford, Delaware, and I've been teaching in Delaware for the past 9 years, teaching culinary arts. And as a child, I always watched my father cook, and I would smell his burnt breakfast early in the mornings on Sundays before church, and the fire alarm would go off, and we would wake up, and it's breakfast time, and you have scorched pancakes, overcooked sausage, and at 8 or 9 years old, I was like, hey Dad, let me try to make breakfast. So I heated the griddle, got the pancakes mix going on, sausage patties, scrambled eggs. Family came out for breakfast Sunday morning, getting ready for church. Eggs are nice and fluffy, pancakes fluffy, sausage beautifully brown. Everyone enjoyed it. So from then it was like, man, my family's happy. They like my food. I'm almost better than Dad cooking. And also watching my mother cook and prepare food all the time. Gave me the love of cooking. And now I teach culinary, and last May, I decided that I wanted to start up a business, and basically to help our youth. So what is Spatulearn? It's a learning service, and it's geared towards helping our youth learn about cooking and showing how it connects to different subjects, basically kind of like cross-curriculum. But my goal is to go into the homes of our youth and provide them with a learning experience on how to cook, some independency, and just building up a positive atmosphere in the home. Kitchen table is supposed to be a positive place. A lot of kids learn there, and they'll do things with their family, bring friends over, let's have a Spatulearn session. So they'll have some learning service, life skills, teaching them independence, I work with schools, child care facilities, and my ultimate goal is to provide jobs for our youth. Throughout the state of Delaware, there's a lot of high schools have culinary programs. Del Tech has a culinary program, UD, Delaware State, various high schools, I just mentioned. And a lot of those kids need jobs. So my goal is to provide jobs for our youth to do what I do. I'm the owner, my own investor. I teach full time. I nickel and dime myself to be able to invest into my business and buy things and make it all operate. And also want to become a franchise opportunity as well once I solidify a curriculum, which I'll talk some more about. 3 more minutes. Okay. So this is my system. Basically, the instructor presents the student with a recipe. Let's take chicken teriyaki. It has an Asian influence, social studies, different shapes of the food, math, how to read the recipe, teriyaki, long I, short I, long O, short O, different words throughout there that you can apply to different concepts depending on the kid's grade level. And show that kid how they relate. So now they have a relationship of the recipe and the various subjects, then they create the recipe. So that's the hands-on portion, the mixing, chopping, tasting, and analyzing at the end to let me know, let the instructor know, aha, I got the concept, I've learned some new things to cook, I can read the recipe a little bit better, and I'm going to be a better cook because of that. So some clients that I work with, Dover Mall, Simon Kidget's, Newcastle County Detention Center, Woodbridge School District, Western Neighborhood House here in Wilmington, Justice Tech Adult Education, and various homes throughout Delaware. Let's say, for instance, some of my challenges are developing a curriculum. So I want something tangible for parents to see or school directors to see that, okay, this is what's offered. Here's a booklet, Spatulearn. They can see how it connects to the different curricular areas. And basically they have something that they can see that this is what's going to be going on. Right now I don't have that. Let's say this is Gary Ringgold here. Kid taking a selfie, Instagram. That's just a fake character. And one of the standards for social studies is students analyze political and economic change in the 16th, 17th, 18th century, the age of exploration, enlightenment, and the age of reason. So his mom says that Gary doesn't like school. He sleeps sometimes in social studies class. He hates going to class. I want to build up some confidence. This is just one way that Spatulearn can be used, building up confidence. So Gary gets a knock on the door. A peer comes to his home, Spatulearn employee. They have these ingredients, and they show Gary how social studies is important. And basically, one of the standards is he traces the great voyages of discovery, location, routes, influences. I'm kind of speeding through it. Discuss the changes of plants, animals, technology, culture, ideas among Europe, Africa, Asia, and the Americas, 15th, 16th century. So trading of spices and goods. So now Gary's going to make chicken teriyaki. He's going to learn about ginger. Ginger's a spice, protected in Asia by the North American middlemen. And Gary's like, oh, this is, so maybe next time he's in class, he'll pick his head up. He's tasted, he's stirred, whipped, whisked, chopped, diced, tasted, social studies. So when he goes to class next time, maybe you have a better perspective, a little more motivation to keep his head up in class. Once again, it's referred back to the model there. This is the example of a progress report, basically to keep the kid coming back session after session. So first session, second session, $10 off. Got to give them something free to keep them drawing back. Next session, hey, bring your neighbor. A little 10-year-old girl brings her neighbor next time. She gets a chef hat and an apron. They're cooking together. No charge for the youngin'. The next will be a fourth session. And my goal towards the end of that is possibly have a relationship with some of the restaurants where they present this stamped 1, 2, 3, 4. They get free ice cream cone or free side salad at Papa John's, or just basically having a relationship that so these restaurants can know that kids out there appreciate and respect the craft of culinary arts. 5th grade spelling words here. Pungent, tissue, ingredient, airborne, posture. All those words are related to cooking. Posture, the way you stand, airborne, illness, disease, ingredients, etc. Kids are learning those words, seeing those words, familiarizing themselves at 5th grade. That'd be great for a 5th grader. Some of the challenges I'm facing. You all know marketing is very tough. Delaware is a great place a great challenge because everything has to be strategically in place. So I always look at Delaware and say, if I can't take over Delaware, I only worry about other places. So marketing, get my name out there. I work full time, get up 5 in the morning, teach for 8 hours, about 200 kids a day from late August to June. So that whole time is lesson planning. Teach, hey, have a seat. Jaquan, have a seat. All right, let's go. Not just look out there. So teaching full time, so when I get home, it's like, whew, I gotta focus on my business. So time is a challenge to get this curriculum developed, get a team going. Employees, having a team, hiring some students. Curriculum booklet, that's what I want to develop so people can see it, school leaders can see it. Some of my strengths are determination, be able to get up every day, keep moving, keep driving to something that I like. Positive feedback, a lot of great positive feedback from parents and school leaders that I work with to keep me going and motivated. That's always a great thing. And just being creative and having teaching experience, that's one of my strengths. That I can come up with some of these cool ways to teach and get points across to connect. Then I have about 10 seconds. Some things I need, capital, woo. I want to be able to incorporate myself so I can hire some students to go out and do this, do what I do. Just build a brand, build a business, get some business partners, some mentors, give you some feedback. And also I want to solidify my gratification system, like that progress report that I showed you. Start to build those relationships with those restaurants so that kid can take it there. Boom, stamp it, get ice cream cone. Dessert anyone? That's corny, it's cheesy. That basically means that you guys can, it's the end. You can ask me questions, I believe that's how it goes.